Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Greg. I'm one of the co-owners of Performance Dog Supply, and today what we're going to be doing, if you're interested, is cleaning out what I consider the ultimate dog van, ultimate dog vehicle. This thing has been in use for the past 3 or so years, hauling dogs, hauling equipment and inventory for the store. We're going to go ahead, empty it out. It's been on a long 3 or 4 weeks of doing expos, vendor events, conventions and whatnot, so been hauling a lot of dogs in and out, doing training. So what we're going to do, pull everything out, get it cleaned down, lay everything out, clean it up, and go ahead and load it back in the perfect way for the ultimate dog van. I'll give you a quick kind of overview first. In the back, the way that I have it set up, you know, we've had a ton of gear coming in and out, but this floor is filthy with crumbs and hair and fur. All these bags have been getting a ton of pollen. The pollen here in Eastern Carolina, the pollen's been absolutely crazy. So the walls are covered in pollen, the kennels are probably covered in pollen. We're gonna go ahead, pull all this stuff out, pull everything out from the middle, and then we're gonna deconstruct the kennel wall. That is a whole ordeal in itself. So we're gonna time lapse through getting everything empty, and then we're gonna show you guys how we pull the kennel wall out. All right, so if you'd like to see kind of a detail of what's coming out, wait till the end, and I kind of go over some of the bigger ticket items as they're going back in, and then we also have just a van review video up as well on the channel. All right, so we got most of the loose, small stuff out. What I'm gonna do now is start taking apart the kennel wall. It needs a 9/16 socket for the bolts that come from Rufflin, and I just use the same ones down here. A little bit of a custom setup on the bottom, but this is Rufflin's brackets actually up here. So I'm gonna get these unbolted, and then we're gonna go ahead and undo the ratchet straps, start pulling kennels out. All right, so now I just gotta pop the ratchet straps. These all go anchor into where the seats would have, just because it's extra long. We got two into each other, but it keeps it nice and clean and keeps it super secure. So we'll pop these and get the whole stack undone. There's another set in the back as well. All right, so the straps are done. Ashley is going to be bringing all of the gear behind this little kennel wall that I made. That way we can pull the kennels out, get the van out of the driveway, and then start cleaning all the kennels, give it a good deep clean, and give the inside of the van a good deep clean as well. One of the biggest parts about the van is that we've kept it so modular that we can completely empty everything out in about 5 or 10 minutes and start fresh. There's a bunch of dander and dirt and pollen and stuff. Ashley's gonna blow it out. I'm gonna go ahead and get the hose and the scrubber, because once it's all blown out of the loose debris, we want to go ahead and disinfect everything, make sure it's nice and clean before we put all the gear back in. All right, so Ashley is blowing out the van. I got that stuff ready. This is going to be the Top Performance 256. It's what we sell at the store. This is a viricide, fungicide, kills everything that you want, parvo, rabies. All right, so it's all blown out now. You can see there's like some dander lines on the foam matting. I got the foam sprayer. We're gonna spray it very, very lightly and then use the scrubber to clean it in, make sure the foam mat's nice and disinfected. Same thing we use for the walls is that disinfectant spray. So I'm just gonna pop my foam cannon onto my hose and then lightly give it a tap. All these horse stall mats are taped in pretty well. So all I'm doing is giving that light spray, and then I'm coming back in with the telescoping brush just to work this stuff in. All right, so now that the floors are done, I'm gonna go ahead, spray the walls down, wipe them down, and Ashley went ahead and put the floor mats, so those kind of like microfiber floor mats that we had in the back and the front. Ashley put those in the washing machine, so we're gonna go ahead from here, move the van out. Those are getting clean, this is getting dried, and we're gonna get the kennels done next. I don't remember when I said it in the video, but I think I called this 258. It is Top Performance 256 cleaner. So this Top Performance 258 is actually like a spray-on, no rinse or no necessary rinse needed kind of disinfectant and viricide, whatnot. So I'm not terribly worried about the spots that I didn't wipe down. I sprayed it, got a good full pattern everywhere, killing anything that I want to get killed. So we'll go ahead, pull the van out, and get these kennels clean now. It was such a gorgeous day. I actually had to bring out Dixie Cup so she could enjoy some of the beautiful sun we're having down here. All right, so kennels are all in a line. The way that we do it is first you want to get everything rinsed off, all the loose dirt, debris, you know, anything that's easy to come off that you don't want sitting there when you're spraying all the soap into it. So she's doing a quick rinse, getting the tops, getting the insides, getting all the doors. Then from there, we're gonna go ahead into the next step, which is gonna be soaking the kennel. So now that all the kennels got their initial like debris spray off, I'm gonna go ahead and tip them all back. We're gonna let all that debris kind of run out the backside. Since these are double doors, they can just flow through that other side. And then we're just gonna let those drip out and start soaking them with the foam sprayer. We'll give it one more blast just to make sure all the hair is not getting caught. Are you foam spraying, Beebs, or no?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we got these, all the loose dirt and debris washed out, sprayed down out the backside of the double door. What we're gonna do now is let these lay down, because Ashley's gonna start foam spraying, and we're gonna let that soak for about 10 minutes for the ounces to gallons ratio that we have the foam sprayer on. That's what we need to do to make sure we're gonna kill the rabies, the parvo, and all the other bad stuff. So we'll let that soak in as she's spraying it out. All right, it's been 10 minutes. We've let everything soak. Top of the trays, inside, all the doors, everything was foamed down. All that disinfectant, virucide, everything is doing its job. Right now, Ashley has, ooh, a bunch of hair came out of that one. Right now, Ashley is scrubbing it all in. You know, again, just hitting up any loose debris, anything that might have been stuck in the kennel. So this Ryobi telescoping scrub brush is an absolute must. You can break your back cleaning kennels with like a manual brush, like a, you know, auto detailing brush. One of these oscillating head brushes is key for cleaning kennels. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these, tip them upright, and that way as Ashley's spraying them out, all the suds, all that stuff will run out. This is a no rinse formula, but we just like to make sure that it's, you know, bone dry, bone clean, everything. So we'll stand these up, get them all hosed off. All right, these are getting clean. We've been rotating the dogs in and out. We got Dixie just toasting here. And Mr. Drakey Bum is just watching through the window. What are you doing? You going for a ride? We going for a ride, Mr. Man? You should go, boy. Okay, so I got all the gear here. We had it staged. Our microfiber floors are almost done drying. I went ahead and put the kennels in. They're all bracketed up, ratchet strapped down. Everything's nice, clean, and ready. I'm gonna bring everything in bag by bag, just kind of show you where it goes. I have a walkthrough video already, so I'm not gonna make it too detailed. I know this video is getting long. I wanna end it before I bore too many of you who are watching, so we'll go ahead, skip to getting everything inside. All right, we'll go ahead, toss those training treats. This bag is just a bunch of bike gear, a bunch of tugs, pillows, reward balls and whatnot. That just kind of sits right up front. We'll go ahead and move our storage container in next. Just kind of a cheap 3-tier unit. Just holds a bunch of, you know, lifestyle, extra hygiene kit type stuff just for storage in the back of the van here. Easy little bungee strap. Just keeps all the doors closed whenever we're driving around. Go ahead, grab our hiking bag. This just has a bunch of stuff for, you know, backpacking or just an extra weight for a rucksack if we're getting in some exercise with the dogs hiking out in the game lands. This just goes right on the wheel well. The wheel well holds it nice, especially with the tent here. And then we got a bungee cord, which is gonna start wrapping through that and attaching into more stuff down the way. Next up is the 3-gallon vac. This just makes it easy to clean out the kennels, any dirt, dander, debris while we're on the road. This just nestles in right here. And then our strap hooks in. That makes sure the bag doesn't fall over. Go ahead and grab the chow box. Don't have the rug in yet, but this sits right here on top of the rug. Great for training treats, getting dogs in and out, filling up the treat pouch. Next we got the water hole, one of the backpacks. All right, we got another backpack and the pressure washer. So this is a bag with the pressure washer in it, and then we have a little grooming backpack just to, you know, do any kind of cleanups on the road. Pressure washer goes right on the wheel well, grooming bag right on top of that. And then again, there should be another bungee that is going to feed through some of this stuff. All the way up to the water container, and that just keeps that backpack in that bag from not moving. And then I think I missed this. Sometimes this bag will roll around, so perfect. All strapped in, nothing's moving around. Next up, we'll grab the blower and the extra batteries. Just something nice to have in the van. Oh, I guess we're bringing a bag too. We got the blower, something nice to be able to blow the van out, you know, if the shop vac isn't gonna work for sucking up the dirt and dander, debris, whatever it may be. The blower at least can do a quick rinse out, blow out of the area. The extra batteries are super nice. All the fans have their own 9 amp hour battery. This has 4 extras and then 2 extra 4 amp hour high performance batteries. All right, we got our trash kit, spray, paper towels, and extra trash bags. This goes to the back of the van. This actually resides right here. It fits perfectly next to this 3-tier when the door closes. It's perfect. Trash in the back, as far away from me driving as possible, or whatever the smells are. But it's nice to have a full, you know, office-sized trash can in the van at all times. All right, it is getting warm. Everything else is pretty much training gear and miscellaneous crap. Also, the fans got to go back on the kennels. But other than that, everything's pretty much set up the way that it was when it came out. I hope you really enjoyed watching this. I had fun making it. Ashley had fun making it. We're gonna make more content for the store, more content about training dogs and just living a better, happier, active lifestyle with your dogs. So stay tuned for the next one. Subscribe, like, leave a comment, let us know what you think.